On 22nd of June, Madurai witnessed a gathering of more than 2 lakh people to witness what was touted to be one of the grandest religious events, the Murugan Devotees Conference, or in Tamil, the BJP-backed Munnani, organized by the Hindu Munnani in collaboration with the Vishwa Hindu Parishad and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Home Minister Amit Shah, during his visit to Madurai, had exhorted people to attend the conference in large droves. Listen in to what he had said.
भगवान मुरुगन से जुड़ी हुई पहाड़ी को सिकंदर हिल मानने की हिम्मत AIADMK सरकार ने की है। सालों से भगवान मुरुगन के भक्त यहां पर अपनी श्रद्धा व्यक्त करते हैं और भाइयों बहनों, मैं तमिलनाडु की जनता को करबद्ध विनती करने आया हूं कि मुरुगा भक्तगल मनाडू में आप बढ़ चढ़कर हिस्सा लेकर इनको अपनी ताकत का परिचय कराइए, भक्तों की ताकत का परिचय कराइए।
The event ran into legalese, with the Hindu Munnani filing a petition seeking permission for conducting pujas as a precursor to the event, but the Tamil Nadu government opposed the Hindu Munnani's pleas for extended pre-event celebrations, informing the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court that it apprehended potential law and order issues and a situation like the recent stampede in Bengaluru. Finally, the 11-day event was curtailed and shortened to 3 days, with the court observing as follows. Our country is a diverse society having people of different faiths. The exercise of religious freedom must be harmonized with a broader objective of maintaining public order, morality and communal harmony. This is the apprehension which was also sounded out by the ruling DMK, which termed the Murugan Conference purely as a political event. But now look at what has happened. The event has assumed large political overtones, and the reason being the video clip, which was part of the audio-visual presentation of the history of the Hindu Munnani, which was played at the event. Take a look.
தெய்வீக தமிழகத்தை நாத்திக மேகம் சூழ்ந்த நிலையில் இந்துக்களுக்காக வாதாட போராட பரிந்து பேச வந்த மாமணி இந்து முன்னணி போலி திராவிடத்தை வேட்டையாடிய சிங்கம் நாத்திக நரிகளை நறுக்கி மதமாற்ற கும்பல்களை விரட்டி உணர்வுள்ள இந்து சமுதாயத்தை திரட்டி சரித்திரம் படைத்த இயக்கம்.
சமீபத்தில் திருப்பரங்குன்றம் முருகன் கோவில் மலையை சிக்கந்தர் மலை என்றும், புனிதமான மலை மீது அசைவ உணவை சாப்பிட்டு மற்றும் ஆடு வெட்ட புறப்பட்ட சில இந்து விரோத சக்திகளை எதிர்த்தது இந்து முன்னணி.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Direct assault on Dravidian icons like Periyar, E.V. Ramaswamy, former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, C.N. Annadurai, and also Muthuvel Karunanidhi, giving such poor light to their personalities, using such disparaging terms as atheists, jackals, and fake Dravidianists. If one has to take a literal translation, as it were, of what was being said in Tamil in that audio clip, the AIADMK, which has inked an alliance with the BJP for 2026 and also was in an alliance with the same party in the past, had its very senior members and even former ministers sitting there in the front row, listening to their leader Annadurai being bitterly criticized. Sellur K. Raju, K.B. Udayakumar, K.T. Rajendra Balaji and Kadambur Raju. They have of course denied any advanced knowledge of any such clip. But then, after an all-round criticism which called out their active and passive participation in the event, Rajendra Balaji, while acknowledging Annadurai's immense contribution, said this: in the present-day political situation, it is better to talk about the good deeds of the former leaders. Criticizing the progressive ideologies of these leaders and their actions in the past would lead to unnecessary debate. But then, many people, and particularly political experts, are saying the damage has been done. The damage has been done in full public view and in an event organized by an extended outfit or arm of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Hindu Munnani. And so far as the BJP is concerned, despite the court orders to keep the event purely religious and devotional, it used the Murugan conference to make many political points, which was evident not only in the audiovisual which all of us saw just now, but also statements made by former president of the BJP unit in Tamil Nadu, K. Annamalai, and Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Pawan Kalyan. Listen to what Pawan Kalyan said.
ஒரு கிறிஸ்தவராக இருக்கலாம், ஒரு முஸ்லிமாக இருக்கலாம். ஆனால் ஒரு ஹிந்துவாக இருந்தாலே இவர்களுக்கு பிரச்சனை. ஒருவன் ஹிந்துவாக இருந்து விட்டால் அவன் மதவாதி. இதுதான் இவர்களது போலீஸ் செக்குலரிசம்.
What are we witnessing just now? The utter failure of the AIADMK BJP alliance before it's even taken off? And is it truly now advantaged DMK? Let's debate this. We have A. Ashwathaman, who's spokesperson for the BJP in Tamil Nadu, Kovai Satyan, spokesperson for the AIADMK, and S. Muralidharan, who's a political analyst, and also Dr. R.K. Radhakrishnan, senior journalist. Let me first go to Dr. Radhakrishnan. Dr. Radhakrishnan, what an event this is and what a revelation this is, despite saying it is only going to be religious and devotional. It was anything but that, more political than devotional, because no one teaches us Tamils about how we should revere Lord Murugan. What a complete, so far as the AIADMK is concerned and also BJP is concerned, and I think it's advantage DMK. Doctor.
Absolutely, Sudha, you couldn't have put it any better. The High Court, when it gave permission, made it very clear, as you pointed out, that this should not be a political rally. Now, the presence of Nayanar Nagesan, the kind of speeches Pawan Kalyan made, and every single motive, whether it is bringing Periyar or Madurai into that, small telefilm kind of thing, everything was political. I don't understand why the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court has not taken this case sumo moto and said that we gave you a certain direction and you have gone completely against this. I don't understand why the High Court can't intervene at this point. That is point number one. Point number two, at no point, whether it was ADMK rule, whether it was DMK rule, has ever the Tirupurangundram hill has been called Sikandar Malai, or there was an attempt to call it Sikandar Malai. So that is completely false. That's a lie which was started by the Hindu Munnani and the BJP and repeated by Amit Shah. I strongly condemn this because Tirupurangundram is a town I visit often. I have seen people there, and people have been pleading with people like me. I mean, any journalist who goes there, please keep religion and politics out of it. We are living peacefully here. This is a temple town. We cannot conduct our business if tourists and pilgrims don't come. That's point number two. Point number three, of course, I agree with the ADMK leaders when they say that they were blindsided by this particular audiovisual. I agree with the fact that it was wrong to have played because the ADMK leaders were there. It was embarrassing for those leaders. Now, the point is that the party is called All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kalagam. It is not called All India Edapadi Dravida Munnetra Kalagam. It is not called by any other name. It is not Amit Shah Dravida Munnetra Kalagam or anything. So the leaders should have protested right then and there when they saw the image of Anna and should have walked out. They did not do that. It was an afterthought that they started putting up any kind of semblance of fight. Now, that is deeply embarrassing. And as you correctly pointed out, this will create fissures in the ADMK BJP alliance. What was the Hindu Munnani trying to do? Is the Hindu Munnani trying to divide the ADMK BJP alliance? On the ground itself, we don't see much coordination at this point of time between the BJP and the ADMK. And a conference like this, overtly political, when the High Court has clearly said it should not be, and the fact that the ADMK leaders were actually, put into such kind of dilemma, does not really augur well for the relationship at all.
Let me come to you. Very embarrassing for your party, I must say, Satyan. Here you are trying to see to it that the coalition dharma is, the alliance dharma is at least maintained. But at this, where Annadurai, CN Annadurai, one of the greatest icons for Tamil Nadu, apart from being icon for your party as well, such disparaging names, in English, to call them, wily foxes and fake Dravidian, and clearly the audio visual showing your ministers were sitting there. I understand they were blindsided, like Dr. Radhakrishnan said. But after that also there are only murmurs. You hear Rajendra Balaji saying, they should have respected this, that and the other. Why is it that there is not a strong condemnation from your party, Satyan? Don't you remember, or have you forgotten the last time Annamalai said something as disparaging about CN Annadurai?
Good evening, Sudha.
Hi.
In the first place, the invitation given to us stating that it's an apolitical event to celebrate Lord Muruga. But it turned out to be an event with political flavors and political statements. However, in the larger picture, this shall yet another failed narrative by DMK to blow it out of proportion. What is the influence of Hindu Munnani with respect to the electorates of Tamil Nadu is well known in Tamil Nadu. To what extent they can go grassroots, everybody knows it. Any comment from DMK or BJP, definitely it is a reason to give a rebuttal. Annamalai was the state head for BJP when he made such remarks about our leader. That's why we gave the rebuttal. But what influence and what kind of traction that Hindu Munnani will have on Tamil Nadu electorates is what you need to look into.
Maybe, yeah, sure.
It is their event.
Yeah, sure. But then it is their event. Very well said. You got an invite which touted it as a purely devotional and religious, event, lauding the great Lord Murugan. But the point is it turned political. The point is that they did use terms for Annadurai. The point is that when the audio visual played, there was not just Tandai Periyar, there was also Annadurai and of course Muthuvel Karunanidhi. Let's keep DMK out of this. I'm asking you, doesn't it hurt you? Doesn't it show you? It augurs very badly for you and for the alliance. Today, are you saying it is because for 2026 that you are saying that, oh, Hindu Munnani has no kind of, traction in Tamil Nadu? That way, BJP also has zero traction. Why are you in an alliance with them?
So that answers your question, Sudha. So who is the boss here? Who is leading the alliance here?
Oh my
it's
God.
AIADMK. AIADMK headed alliance in Tamil Nadu.
And that A is Annadurai.
So who
and the A is Annadurai.
Who needs AIADMK? No,
yeah, so then come out of it.
Who needs AIADMK most is a well-known fact in Tamil Nadu.
All right.
And the importance for Hindu Munnani is with respect to the NDA, not with us. But any such criticism definitely will have consequences. That's what our second line leaders also pointed out. Starting from Rajendra Balaji, even RB Uday Kumar, who attended the meeting, has given a strong rebuttal, saying that what happened when Annamalai criticized about our leader, and our leader will not hesitate to take strong actions. That's what he made it out. The rebuttal is sharp. But the narrative they are trying to build by the principal DMK that there is going to be a break and friction between BJP and AIADMK might not happen. This will yet another be
I'm
a
not,
fake,
first of all,
narrative.
yeah, please trust me, I'm not the DMK, will never be. I'm a journalist. All I'm saying is that it is very embarrassing. It seems like the marriage of convenience it's annulled even before the marriage had to take place. Let me bring Muralidharan here. Muralidharan, I mean, they are stuck between a rock and a hard place. The AIADMK today, if they have to say, this is the kind of a statement that they have to make when they have really gone ahead in their politics, keeping the Dravidian ideology aloft. Don't you think these are very sad days for the AIADMK?
Absolutely, Sudha. I mean, didn't we say this? Didn't we predict this when they got into the alliance? This is going to be their biggest problem. And another thing I need to add, we can't say this, the ADMK leaders didn't know about this because the event was organized by Hindu Munnani and the speakers are all BJPians. So as we say in Tamil, when such a gathering is there, arasiyal pannama aviyala pannuvaanga. It is expected these guys will do. And these guys have the habit of putting their foot in their mouth, especially the Hindu Munnani kind of fringe elements. Hindu Munnani is nothing but Bajrang Dal of Tamil Nadu. This is what they've been doing for ages, and they'll continue to do this. And they thought this is something like social media posts where they make these videos and mock everybody. Even DMK does that to other leaders, but that's normally taken in a lighter vein or not taken too seriously in social media. But with such a larger gathering like this, and with all Murugan devotees, etc., and it was uncalled for, and it's sad. It's absolutely sad. I would have been happy if BJP and the ADMK would have completely stayed away from this Manan.
Gone there, Murali.
That's
What
my
is the option do they have? Before I go to Ashwathaman, sir, I'm asking you, what is the option? I think they are caught.
They're absolutely they're caught, but they could at least salvage it, saying that it's not sitting there, witnessing the horrendous, video clips. At least they would have saved some face there.
Okay, I was waiting for Ashwathaman, sir, but apparently he switched off his camera. I shall wait for him to appear so that I can ask him the relevant question, as it were. Let me go to Dr. Radhakrishnan. Dr. Radhakrishnan, fine. Fringe elements, and it is very sad what they did, everything. But tell me, what gives them such brazen impunity that they go against the court orders? A. Number two, do you think that the AIADMK, which is a stalwart of a party, if you look at it, they have a long history, one cannot take it away. Don't you think they are digging, I am sorry to be using this phrase and with apologies, they are digging their own grave by continuing to stay with these kind of elements who will keep springing up surprises, who will keep disparaging the leaders. You may have any kind of political leanings. I mean, my political leanings are very different, but my blood will also boil if I see such disparaging terms being used for these people, doctor.
Yeah, absolutely, Sudha. See, I expect the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court, which had made very severe conditions to the conduct of this event, to come forth and actually explain what they think of this event. If that is not the case, I expect some advocate to bring a case or bring it to the notice of this honorable bench as to the permission that they gave, the reasons for the permissions, and all of that, and subsequently what happened. Obviously, the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court erred in giving permission for a political event being held in the name of Lord Muruga. And this is not the first time, Sudha. This is the third time that the BJP is attempting to create political capital out of Lord Muruga. The first was Vel Yatra, and you would remember that Edappadi Palanichami was at that point of time Chief Minister. He put his foot down and made sure that this was during the Corona period, and every time they started the yatras, Mr. Murugan, L. Murugan, was the president of the BJP at that point of time. By the time they started, every single person was arrested. So Edappadi Palanichami actually was the person who put an end to this farce, which was being enacted on a daily basis across the state. Number one. Number two, they tried to, Annamalai and the others tried to create political capital out of Tirupurangundram, claiming that people had that is Muslims had taken meat and all of that, and of course there is a dargah there is a it's right. The person's name is Sikandar. All of that, it has been a practice for forever. Nothing wrong. People of that Tirupurangundram town don't feel amiss. So that also has fallen flat. The third time around also this particular conference, Lord Muruga has refused to help the BJP at all. And at the same time, it has asked very probing questions of the AIADMK. And I really am happy for that. I hope AIADMK will answer these questions raised by Lord Muruga, raised in the name of Lord Muruga, at least now.
Mr. Ashwathaman is also with us, but quickly, Vanakkam, Mr. Ashwathaman, I'll come to you in 1 second. Meanwhile, let me go to Kovai Satyan. Kovai Satyan, I'm going to steal what Muralidharan said. What did you expect when you call Hindu Munnani a fringe element? What did your leaders expect? They thought instead of politics, they will make pudding, is it? Why did you go?
Sir, BJP had come to an ally, taking the leadership of EPS in Tamil Nadu. Our alliance is with BJP.
Right.
We have nothing to do with Hindu Munnani or anybody for that matter.
Right.
So the onus and responsibility lies on our ally party, BJP, to keep the tabs in place.
Right. So you think the BJP, so the BJP did not, right, the BJP did not follow the coalition dharma, they kind of, they took you by surprise, right? I mean, you were sitting there, your leaders passively just staring, not knowing what to do.
All I'm saying is, if he had not attended the event, we would be discussing today that has the friction between BJP and AIADMK has started. If we attend, it is a point of discussion. If we don't attend also, it's a point of discussion. So our alliance is with BJP.
Yeah, and they actually tricked you into it. So it's okay. I don't understand your political conundrum. You will sacrifice. Are you saying that you will sacrifice the CN Annadurai for this alliance? I'm surprised if I'm getting you right. I never thought this will come from AIADMK.
One sec, Sudha, don't misquote me. No, no, no. You are misquoting me. All I am saying is, earlier when Annamalai, who was the state president, made remarks about our
Right.
leader,
Yeah.
they face the repercussions. We know we took a decision. So at anyway, we are not here to compromise on our ideologies, compromise on our leaders like
Yeah.
Annadurai, MGR, Amma, and EPS. All I am saying is, Hindu Munnani, we have no business with them. They are not our ally.
All right.
The
Let me
onus
go
and
to-
responsibility lies with BJP is what I
Yeah,
said.
but the BJP
that
is the
doesn't
big
mean
daddy.
that I am
BJP
compromising. I
is
have
the big
compromised or what?
daddy of Hindu Munnani. Anyone in the panel who says I'm wrong, I'm ready to today say that I will. I'm sorry.
What is their electoral impact and importance?
Then
That's
they
all.
should keep quiet. Mr. Ashwathaman, please come in here. Mr. Ashwathaman, Vanakkam. I just want to ask you one question. When the court had said very, very clearly that the Murugan conference should only be religio-devotional, why is it that there was only politics which we get to hear? Of course, there must have been Pujai, there must have been, Kandashashti, the Kavacham, everything must have been there. I am very sure about it. But what is this, sir? This audio visual that you played, where you called them Dravidian, kind of fake Dravidian, you called them, jackals and, atheists. What kind of a conference is this, sir? You actually went against what the Honorable Court said, Mr. Ashwathaman.
I call you all in the panel. First, understand the difference between the political and the ideological statements. Contention. It is not at all a political content. It's a ideological content. Ideological means when somebody put vengeance on Hinduism, somebody say, I will eradicate Hinduism, some institutions say, our purpose, our aim, our motto is to eradicate Hinduism. Nobody will not get angry. No one blood was not boiled. But when Hindus say, see, mind your duty for any purpose, it may be the political, it may be the any other advantages, don't hurt my sentiment. It is a right to speech for every Hindu.
Yeah.
It is the right given by Dr. Ambedkar in Constitution.
Yeah, absolutely.
No
Even the court says.
No one has the right to question my right to speech when my voice against hurting my sentiments.
Yeah, Mr. Ashwathaman, I've heard you, I've understood you. Even the court, even the Constitution says that I can practice my religion. It is given by the Red Book according to the Constitution. But Mr. Ashwathaman, what was the conference about? Lord Murugan, no? So are you greater than Lord Murugan by giving us all this information? Why did you not focus only on Lord Murugan, sir? There is so much. There is a Puranam which is written on that Lord. He is the deity of Tamil Nadu. Why do you mix atheism with, you are saying, come, I was supposed to, I will come there. Devotion. Why? What do you mean? I will play that out. Play that out again. So let Ashwathaman see this. Play that audio visual again.
Yes, play it again. I already said. See, I'm asking you.
You are not greater than Lord Murugan, sir. You are not. Hindu Munnani is not greater than Lord Murugan. What you did was politics and only politics, sir. Let's play that out for them again.
Okay. Did you?
தெய்வீக தமிழகத்தை நாத்திக மேகம் சூழ்ந்த நிலையில் இந்துக்களுக்காக வாதாட போராட பரிந்து பேச வந்த மாமணி இந்து முன்னணி போலி திராவிடத்தை வேட்டையாடிய சிங்கம் நாத்திக நரிகளை நறுக்கி மதமாற்ற கும்பல்களை விரட்டி உணர்வுள்ள இந்து சமுதாயத்தை திரட்டி சரித்திரம் படைத்த இயல்.
சமீபத்தில் திருப்பரங்குன்றம் முருகன் கோவில் மலையை சிக்கந்தர் மலை என்றும், புனிதமான மலை மீது அசைவ உணவை சாப்பிட்டு மற்றும் ஆடு வெட்ட புறப்பட்ட சில இந்து விரோத சக்திகளை எதிர்த்தது இந்து முன்னணி.
What was that, Mr. Ashwathaman? Was that about Murugan? Was it that about Murugan or about Hindu Munnani Puranam that you sang there?
Thank you for playing this very good video again to give the promotion to this video. See, I'm asking you, did you see the entire program or not?
Why should I?
That's my question. Did
I
you
will
see
not.
the
I don't
entire
have the
4 hour
tolerance
program
to
or
see.
not?
It is because of Hindu Munnani that, we
Yes
are
or
all
no, did you
practicing
see the
our
entire
religion here
program or
today.
not?
It is because of
20
Hindu
minutes,
Munnani
lakhs
that
of
it is
people,
because
it's the
of
Guinness.
Hindu Munnani that we have Tirupura Kundram in place. What is this, sir? You are not bigger
What?
than Lord Murugan
No,
or
no, 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 no. I am
Constitution of
asking you,
India.
did you see the entire
Murali, please
program or
come in
not?
here. Sir, Murali, please come in here. Murali,
No, 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 no,
Kovai
no, no, no,
Satyam, no,
answer
you
my
can't.
question.
I
Did you
am
see
the
the entire
anchor of
program
the
or
show.
not?
I am the anchor of the
play,
show.
we sing the
Can
song.
you? No.
Murali
Muralidharan, please, on the screen. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I would request to hear other voices as well. Muralidharan, this is a democratic show. Everyone has a voice. Mr. Muralidharan, I want to ask you, the thing is Kovai Satyan had to go and he did not leave. He had a meeting to go. So, I will of course mention that. But the point of the matter is, look at the way Mr. Ashwathaman is speaking. He said that if someone abuses, no one abused. This was supposed to be a Murugan conference. Where is the abuse coming from? And do you mean to say, Muralidharan, that unless they have the blessings of the BJP, they could have gone on doing this? We had the Home Minister exhorting people to go there in huge droves. Murali.
See, this is not the first time. This has been their problem with them, and they don't seem to learn. I mean, year after year, year after year, they keep changing leaders, but all of them are like confused. They really don't know what's their agenda, what's their ideology, what is that they're going to take it forward. Because the religious card definitely does not work in Tamil Nadu. They use Jai Sri Ram in Uttar Pradesh, and when they go to West Bengal, they call for Kali Mata, and they think Murugan will help. Murugan would have helped if they'd not spoken anything about politics here. But I just celebrated it, saying that it's an event organized by Hindu Munnani, which is what do you say, part of RSS, and BJP has supported them, etc. And it got them so much goodwill, because Nainar belongs to the Mukkulathur community. And the Mukkalathur community, one of the gods is, Murugan.
Yes.
If you want to reach out to Mukkalathur, you keep celebrating Murugan, that's one way of reaching out to them. And that's probably the strategy Nainar had. Unfortunately, he had these elements coming in and spoiling the broth, as usual. It's like every time, BJP, moves forward 2 steps, somebody, climbs 2 steps, and somebody will come and pull them 3 steps down. And that's been happening with these elements. These elements who are part of, neither part of, BJP nor part of RSS, they're somewhere in between, have this hate towards, other religious minorities in Tamil Nadu or across India, and they keep doing this. They think they can win over Tamil Nadu. See, this is an intelligent, state. It's not, the crowd is highly intelligent. They know how to differentiate religion and caste, etc.
Yeah.
Those Sudha, caste-based marriages, Tamil Nadu is #1, but still we don't really discriminate people based on their caste or religion. This is what they need to understand. BJP, if at all they want to grow, but they are not. They don't want to grow, looks like.
Yeah.
That's the
Dr.
problem.
Radhakrishnan, I want to come to you, Dr. Radhakrishnan. In the larger political game, if you look at it, even as we are hurtling towards 2026, this yet another instance of advantage DMK. Because before this event, they had gone on and on. P.K. Sekhar Babu, who is the Minister for HRNC, he has said this is a Sanghi event, this is political, there is no devotion in this. They went on, and it was proven right. Do you think it is advantage DMK as of today, Dr. Radhakrishnan?
It looks so. Even otherwise, it appears to be an advantage to the DMK. Now, the BJP has to very clearly decide which side of the of AIADMK it wants to be. Now, clearly, they have ticked off the many people in the AIADMK and run them on the wrong side. Even people like Kovai Satyan, who was extremely supportive of the alliance, is very polished when he speaks, finds it difficult to justify something like this. So obviously, there is a friction, and that friction can only be set right if Nainar Nageran, the BJP state president, can come out and say something in support of the AIADMK, to apologize on behalf of the BJP and say that what happened was not right. My problem is only this: that party is founded with the name Anna in it. C.N. Annadurai is the reason for the AIADMK's existence. It is not NGR Dravida Munnetra Kalagam, it is not Amma Dravida Munnetra Kalagam, it is not Edappadi Dravida Munnetra Kalagam. When that is the case, when you are putting that man's picture in a denigrative poster or a short film and then saying all kinds of things, including jackals and all of that, what are you trying to do?
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
shooting yourself.
Yeah.
Or is the Hindu Munnani trying to destroy this alliance? That's the feeling that I get. Now you've embarrassed the party so much. Now, how will AIADMK be in a shared stage with the BJP
Yeah, I think
with
Mr.
any
Ashwathaman.
confidence?
Yeah, Mr. Ashwathaman, why don't you take that question from Dr. Radhakrishnan? It is so embarrassing now for the AIADMK. I understand everything. You may have a political point to score with, let's say, Muthuvel Karunanidhi. But Tandai Periyar, I mean, I think Tandai Periyar had a fantastic, fabulous, I mean, one may agree or disagree. But Annadurai, didn't you know that the BJP is an alliance? You say that, people who abuse our religion and Hindu, but is this the forum to do it, Mr. Ashwathaman?
Before my answer, I request you, because I see 3 people against me. Please give some time. Despite you are giving some time to me, simultaneously you are also speaking. Then, like in Tamil Nadu, Hindu voices are suppressed. Like that, this debate also my voice being suppressed. I feel that.
Please,
According
go
to
ahead.
E.V. Ramasamy,
Go ahead.
according to E.V. Ramasamy, he is the person. He is working for British to create against creating anti-Hindu sentiment. See, as far as Annadurai is concerned, Annadurai parties, actually the life of, if you see the life of C and Annadurai, that 2 segment you can find out. First segment is anti-Hindu. Second segment is not against to any religion. Once he said, means that I will not hurt Hindu sentiment, and as well as I will not worship Hindu God. That would be the 2.0 of Annadurai. That
Oh, I think we've lost connection to Mr. Ashwathaman. Let's wait. Maybe Lord Murugan will help him if we can get him back on air, because he was trying to make a point as to how both Periyar and Annadurai, both of them were against organized religion, which I agree, maybe. But was this the forum? This was about Lord Murugan. It was not, it had nothing to do with the politics of Dravidian icons. A very, very embarrassing situation for AIADMK. Let me now go across, because Mr. Ashwathaman, like I said, is he back? I am asking my director. He is not yet back. Okay. Dr. Radhakrishnan, you heard what he said. They seem to be hell bent on this, sir. But do you think Edappadi Palaniswamy now has the option to say, fine, we did sign on the dotted line, but I think I am going to say no to this? Do you think there is an option like that, or it's gone too far?
Not really. I don't think Edappadi Palaniswamy will do anything in haste. He will wait because there is time. The election is only will be announced probably in end of February, and there is still time. We are talking about 7-8 months, so he will still wait. Number one. Number two, Ashwathaman was trying to make out as if Annadurai had 2 parts to his career. I mean, every human being grows. Annadurai had a part where he was not part of part and parcel of politics. There was a social movement. He was part of Dravidar Kadagam. Periyar was the person who actually made sure that Annadurai was the person that he was. At that point of time, they were talking about Kadavul Marupu and all of that, that is denial of God and all of that. But then the moment they switch over to party politics and electoral politics, Annadurai changes tack and obviously says something like, we will not destroy the Periyar statue, and we will not also at the same time break a coconut for Periyar. And you should also be cognizant of the fact that the DMK regime from then on, and of course subsequently ADMK regime, which again is because of Annadurai and MGR.
Absolutely.
Now, both those regimes have made sure that the temples in Tamil Nadu are something to be celebrated. Some of the most beautiful temples in all of India, the largest temples in all of India, are in Tamil Nadu. And thanks to both these Dravidian regimes. So what are these guys talking, saying that Annadurai is against this thing, MGR is against, Karunanidhi is against? It doesn't make any political sense at all. It doesn't make sense at any point of time.
Yes, absolutely. And this is very, very embarrassing for the AIADMK, and like we were discussing, the Hindu Munnani will never learn. They think that their politics is bigger than Lord Murugan and its advantage DMK.